Hello and sorry.
Yeah, like last time.
Hello and welcome back to Leicester Vintage Old Toy Shop.
Right then,
So we're here to talk about.
top 3 vintage Star Wars figures.
Ha ha! Let's get it, people.
Right, what we got? First up, you can
First
start.
up, am I starting?
So I
thought you were starting.
I will start first.
Oh, whatever. What a caper already. It's gone. It's
all mad.
It's all gone wrong.
First up, we've got. Let's get his stand off because we don't need that. Here we go. My favourite, just because he's a good sculpt. You hate that, don't you?
No.
Sculpt and articulation, but he's so cool. Zuckus, as we know him, because back then this was, that's the figure. That's Zuckus, but they got the names wrong, didn't they? Kenner got the names wrong on the packaging. This should actually be Forlom, but we know it's Zuckus.
It's Zuckus.
So it's Zuckus to us.
To old people like us, it's always Zuckus.
All these new collectors, they'll have an argument with you. That's Forlom, that is. No, Zuckus.
Also a unique gun.
Yes, very cool, massive weapon.
Yeah.
So they say. Look at that. Look at the size of that weapon. Majestic. Look at it. Beautiful. Not one other figure has that weapon as well. Neither's he now. They don't. That's the thing with Star Wars, vintage Star Wars figures. They don't all hold their guns very well, do they? They're all a bit pointed off to the side. There you go. He's very, very cool.
It's all about the angle.
Yeah.
And different moulded figures, as the tooling got older, they had to change the moulding slightly. So sometimes, like Tebow, how hard is it to get a Tebow staff into Tebow's hand?
He's got this tiny little hand, hasn't he?
Tiny little claw and a massive staff. Drop the price.
Well, that's all happening. But there we go. That's my number 3, Zuckus.
I'm not sure on your choice on Zuckus. He's a cool figure, I've got to say that.
He's one of the best figures.
Yeah, and his weapon is kind of unique.
And he's a bounty hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, but
yeah, I know.
I was a bounty hunter as well. The chocolate one.
Yeah, the dark chocolate ones, they were hard to get.
The gun was used on a glasslight figure as well. I think it was on the Chewbacca.
Oh, wicked. Even Chewie didn't hold that really well.
He would.
I like
Probably better than Zucker's.
Yeah.
Right, should we get to my number 3?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, my number 3 is this guy. The Red Snag.
He is cool.
I love him. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't actually go, this is why I love him. But I don't know. He's just everything. I love his belt. The fact he's got like his belt mark. And I love the fact he's got really cool Hobbit feet.
It's his feet. The feet are
the feet are amazing. And you recognise him straight away.
Yeah.
He's unlike any other figure. Obviously, there is one elephant in the room with this, which is the infamous
Blue Snag.
Blue Snag.
Now, I like Blue Snag just because, look at him. He is rubbish. Look at his boots.
Like
the other one is vastly better with his little furry feet.
Yeah, the red as a figure.
Yeah, without a doubt. But like him, and he fits in with the guys that he came with. Like in the Cantina set.
Yeah.
Look, they go together.
And Hammerhead.
Yeah, and Hammerhead as well. Yeah.
They do kind of sit right.
He's got the same boots. A lot of people will.
You could
mess with it and try and do customs.
You could see how the mistake was made.
Yeah, this is what he looked like in the film. This is what they came up with for the figure.
Yeah. But, he's a bit of a scruffy version, but Blue Snag. But he's Blue Snag, so you don't see him over here. But the Red Snaggletooth, for reasons, just because he is instantly recognisable, and I've always loved him. I had one as a kid, and I played with him so much. And everything. He was like a bad guy for my adventure people.
Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah.
And this example is really nice. It's hardly been used. He's tight.
I really like his tight curls. His really tight curls.
Again, it's something about a small afro.
Yeah.
I've got.
That's it.
It's a theme.
It's a theme in these videos.
Yeah, but yeah, I love him. Red Snaggletooth is definitely my number 3, and I really love him.
Yeah. Right.
What's your number 2, Gav? Number 2.
My number 2. Not that again.
Not that again.
Here we go. He's cool. He was one of the last 17. A man. Reason being, I love monsters. I love monster figures. And he is nothing like any other Star Wars figure.
No.
Absolutely nothing like. His staff's cool. It's got those skulls on it. These staffs are really bootlegged, aren't they? Loads of repro ones of these. Mine's original. It's my childhood one. But yeah, he's so nice. So it's got these weird breathing bits. And there's a really good photo of him from the film, and they clearly got this one right. Not like old Blue Snag down there. But yeah, there he is, a man.
I love a man, and I think he's one of the ones that when I go out to buy toys, when people are like separating stuff, I go, these are my Star Wars figures, and I go, I don't know what this is. This is not Star Wars, is it? And they'll always have like a man, and you go, oh no, he's Star Wars. He's really expensive as well.
Just because he's nothing like.
He just doesn't look, and he's great. I mean, he would have been in there, but you ruined it by nicking it, the position.
Yes.
But if I can have a top 5, he'd definitely be in it.
Yeah.
He's just cool.
He's great. He was nearly my number 1.
But you know why I hate him though? And I do have a love-hate relationship with him, man. When you stand him up with his staff, you have to have a massive stand, otherwise he just goes,
and he can't. Again, he cannot hold his weapon. They don't really think about these things, do they? So
it's not really a weapon, it's a tree with some skulls on.
It is, yeah.
It's going to be quite jangly as a weapon as well. It's on clong, clong, clong.
It's like he's drunk. Cool, but yeah, there you go. Number 2, a man.
Right, I guess it's back to me then. My number 2, let me try and find him. Not him. Ugh. Is her. Another last 17 figure.
This protocol droid might be useful. Fit him with a restraining bolt and take him back up to His Excellency's main audience chamber.
R2, don't leave me!
EV99. She's a honey. Hello. This is Gav's one.
Yeah, it's
Gav's
my
childhood.
personal one.
And I think the reason why I love Evie, I never had her as a kid.
No.
I didn't realise it was a she either for a long time.
No.
And also the left arm frailty.
Oh yeah.
The left arms on these, if you buy one, people, have a play with it at first, but then after that, never move it again.
Be very careful with your Eevee.
They do tend to really suffer. And this one, because what you'll find with a lot of your Eevees, they tend to go on the curve. So you'll always have an EV99. The rest of your collection's like straight. And the EV99 is always a little bit.
Got a gangster lean.
Look at that. She's pretty darn straight. So this is, I think, anything, because again, a thing which comes up with me, if I can see the flaws in something, it kind of makes me kind of love it more when it's right.
Yeah.
And this one's right. So a really nice Eevee.
Eevee would have been in my top 5, I think, as well.
Yeah,
to be
she's
fair.
great.
We kind of love the same figures, don't we?
Yeah, it is kind of the same figures. Don't even start us on General Maydeen. I mean, how he didn't make any of our top. That's a spoiler alert. He's not in the top 3.
Oh.
Because other people will hate General Maydeen as well. But we love him.
Lobot.
Oh, yeah. I liked him because he just looked like a
Lobot.
monk.
I like Lobot. I like his funky disco trousers.
Well, I never saw the film.
Never had a telly.
All right. Because I never saw the film until years and years later. I just thought that was hair. I got weird. I never knew.
Electric hair.
I didn't even think. Because I was busy playing with him. I just didn't even think.
I just thought he was like a space monk.
Space monk. That's kind of what I viewed him as. And he's like flowery shirt. Well, not flowery, but it's like.
Flouncy.
Flouncy. That's the word I was looking for. But EV99 is my number 2.
And the only one you can make talk.
But you'll soon learn some respect.
Okay, before we get to our number 1, we're going to do our least favourite figures. So, shall I go first?
Yeah. Get the rubbish out of the way.
Get it out of the way.
Get that rubbish out of the way.
For me, the absolute worst figure is Endor Luke.
Especially when he's not got his belt and gun.
That's it. Yeah, left the belt and gun at home. But yeah, I'm gonna take his poncho off.
Yeah, because this is when he gets.
Because this is when you always get loose Endor Luke, don't you? And look, they've just made zero effort on this figure. There we go. Let's just get that off. Just look at that. That is just a rubbish, plain figure. His face. Nothing like him. Not a lot of them really look like him.
Moulded hat.
Moulded hat. There's the thing. You look at the Endor Leia. She is a fantastic figure. Hat comes off. Really good hair. Nice face.
Really cooler poncho.
Yeah, cooler poncho. Better gun.
Yeah.
Well, they had a Palace Blaster.
I had a Palace Blaster.
Which is quite cool,
to be fair.
But you look at him, and he's just rubbish. Absolutely dreadful as a figure. I think you'd agree, wouldn't you, as well, on this one?
You'd think he was a knockoff figure.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a reaction figure. Looks like a Funko.
Yeah. That's pretty damning.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah, I 100% agree with you.
Yeah, dreadful figure.
I don't think you're going to agree with mine.
Go on, what you got?
Right, so my worst figure is this guy, FX7.
Oh.
And this was only because, as a kid, how do you play with that?
Back is growing real well. Scars ought to be gone in a day or so. Does it hurt?
I don't know.
Oh, he's great.
Like a hat for an action man.
Oh,
I don't know.
He was one of my favourites as a kid.
But I'd never seen the film.
It
So
wasn't
for
really
me,
in the film. The good thing, I got something here actually, because there weren't even really good pictures of him on the card back. Look how bad is this? They just had him floating in space. No proper picture from the film. Look at that. FX7, what does he do? Just flies about.
But does it?
Flies about a bit, that's it. We don't know. We don't know what he
No.
does.
I mean, his action
He
feature.
sits there.
His action feature is literally that.
But the thing is, what I never
It looks like
realised
he came out of an enormous
as a
Kinder
kid,
egg.
these come out, don't they?
Yeah, but once you take them out, they're difficult to pop back in. So
Oh, it's a bit different. Is this my one, or is this the one out of the shop?
this is the one out of the shop. Whoever buys
There
this,
we
we've
go.
got to say this.
There we go. So I'll only pull one out, but you can pull them all out, and they spread out, and it gives him a bit of presence.
And then they break.
But I like him.
He's
It's like a fidget toy. Turns his head. He's a good robot.
Yeah,
I can't agree with you on that one, I'm afraid.
No, I know. I kind of knew you wouldn't.
No, I think he's cool.
But I couldn't think. Actually, after
He looks like a 70s robot.
I'd give a shout out for Fat Han.
Oh, Fat
With
Hand's
his- with his
rubbish.
fat neck.
His carbon's cool.
Carbon's really
Don't
cool.
look like the one in the film.
No, but it saves it
Yeah.
because he fits so nicely in the carbon. It saves it. So
his
where-
neck,
for
thick
him,
neck.
as a kid, because I had a few of those because all mine stuff was second hand. It was the one that was always in the really cheap
Yeah,
bin.
there is
the
a
second-hand
lot
shop
of them
one.
about, yeah.
Because no, everybody just went, what do you... it's not a Probot, it's not a Probot.
It's not, it's almost. It's like your best thing if you
best
didn't have a
thing. And
Probot.
that's the only way you could play with him, really, is
Float him around.
yeah. Have Chewie take pot shots at him.
Yeah.
So,
Poor FX7.
no, it's deserved. It's well deserved.
Hey, you kid! You don't look so bad to me.
I don't hate him. I would love them all, but at the same time, it's just I think it's a bit rubbish.
Love them all except Endor Luke.
And all that, yeah. But it is expensive now.
I know, he's last 17, isn't he?
Yeah, he's last 17, but he's and he's properly expensive now. And that gun is a hard find.
Yeah.
Next one. So our number ones.
And number ones.
We really should have the bow ties on again for this.
Oh, yeah,
We've
but
done that already.
done that
so
now, done that
that's
once.
a bit old fashioned.
Right, my absolute number one favourite figure is, as mentioned earlier, Hammerhead. Look at him. He's great. And he's a proper alien as well. Again, as I said earlier, I love the monsters.
Yeah, man. And this is your childhood one as well.
This is my childhood one as well.
And how do you know it's your
I know
childhood
it's my childhood one because my dad put a little... All your collectors will hate this. Put a little... got the end of a screw and burnt it in so he knew all the figures would be mine. So no one could steal them. But he's great. He's veiny. Look how veiny he is. And you get different eyes, don't you?
Yeah.
On these different...
Eyes left,
somewhat
eyes
like
right.
this, somewhat right. Yeah. And he's wearing his old lady swimming costume.
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah,
It's just such a great figure. So basic,
you've got
but
to be.
there's a lot going on there.
You've got to be a confident guy or hammerhead to
Yeah.
actually stalk out in that. Imagine going like that.
That's it.
Hey guys, I'm just going to the pub.
That's it. I think I could rock one of them going down to the pub
I'm going to get you a Mankini, Leicester Vintage Old Toy Shop Mankini.
for the next video.
Yeah.
There you go. All the hits we'll get there.
Oh dear.
But there we go. Number one, Hammerhead. Absolutely brilliant. One of the very first figures. Fantastic. What you got?
I've got a fan favourite.
Oh.
I've kind of gone... I thought about this for ages and ages and ages, and I would like to give out shout-outs because I couldn't use any droids figures. That was the rules.
Yeah.
No droids, no Ewoks.
Because we'll do that another day.
No Ewoks, but Ewoks the cartoon. None of those, because I would go for a... Yeah, I love droids, so that would have definitely got me. But because I don't see them, but because this one, I think whenever I came back to it, and as a kid... I used him for anything. And my argument for FX7 falls apart slightly here now. Because my favourite ever figure, number one, is R2-D2.
Little R2.
Little R2. And he is... Because you just loved him straight away.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
R5-D4 as well could have easily got in
Yeah.
there. But R2-D2, because straight away, as soon as I saw him, he was one of the first figures I had. And the kind of last figures he ran all the way through. They made 3 versions of him.
Yeah.
And
it was all kind of the same.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Well, you had the pop-up saber, and then you had
Still.
and before that you had the sensor scope, and then this one's the first one, the dome. But I've got no excuse. My FX7 argument really falls apart because he hasn't got really an action figure apart from the
the
cracky
clicking thing.
And then
He's great though. It's hard to. The thing is, he's such a great character anyway.
I used to use him like as a cannon, an auxiliary cannon as well.
I did as well.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
Mine, yeah.
You used to
Little cannon. People
blow
used to
stuff
stick
out
a
of it.
marble in there. There's so
Yeah.
many R2s
With
that
marble
stuck
up. Yeah. So yeah,
R2 was actually my first figure.
Yeah, you've got him here
I've
today.
got him. I have him here today.
And now we're going to grade this.
Oh, if only. There he is. Must have been about 1980 when I was a very small boy. This is my very first R2. He's got one leg left, but that's him. He had a lot of play, he did.
You're not kidding. Where's his other leg?
I have no idea.
Sad thing. And also, you could, in the Droid Factory set, you could also get
Yes.
the other Droid Factory R2 as well. So,
That's a great R2, that is.
but, oh yeah, it's really good now.
Got his third leg.
This R2, though, is my perennial favourite. It's just the one that I always sort of... I will always have one of these on my shelf or on my desk.
Yeah.
I won't say the same about all the other figures that I've talked about, but I will always have one of these by my side when I'm at my computer or wherever I am, because it's something, I don't know, there's something about him. It's R2, you know you're going to be looked after.
Yeah.
You know, nothing could go wrong with R2. He got him out of so many scrapes as well.
It is.
In
He
the
was
films.
cheeky, though. In the films, he was cheeky.
Where do you think you're going? Well, I'm not going that way.
Oh, he was cheeky, but you loved him though.
Yeah.
You know,
He was always going to save the day.
yeah. Yeah, he's sort of like a lovable cockney. All right, imagine if they'd done that.
Voiceover.
Voiceover with R2 as a cockney, that would be brilliant. Oi, oi! We'll soon have that sorted. Right, that was a cockney accent I was doing.
Yeah.
Right, so that's it. That's my number one.
That's it, isn't
I'm
it?
very happy with it.
Yeah,
This is the end of
I think we're all right. Yeah.
end of our video.
So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.
We'll be back with more soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, read the things underneath,
Yeah,
because
everything's down below.
there are things. And if you want to see more of this rubbish, then why not join us again next time? Or look back at some of our older stuff that we've done. All underneath. Subscribe, like the channel. And I think that's all the things that Matt keeps pointing to me to say, do this, don't forget to do this, you
Come
idiot.
to the shop.
Or come to the
actually
shop.
come to the shop. Come and see us.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
Right, see you next time, guys.
Bye.